Alright, so what's up everybody? Your boy John Deere Man 22 here. Welcome back to another video here on the channel. So today is August 25th, 2026, and as always, welcome back to the channel. Excuse me. So, yeah, welcome back to the channel. Yeah, let's just get jumping right with it. So, I did look for any FS news this morning, and I never found any. At least none that really suited me. So, who knows when we could see any news from Smith Customs or from Serious Modding. We probably won't hear anything from those two for quite a long time. Probably not until like September, so not until like next month or something like that. And then, anyway, yeah, so if you guys didn't know, the queen of country music, Dolly Parton, has passed away at the age of 80. Yeah. So my thoughts and prayers go out to her family as they mourn her loss. So that's sad. I know. But anyway, so let's see here. What else is there that I need to go over? I did work a little bit on the car when I got home today from work. So I will. So yeah, packages 5 and 6 will get done, I would think, tomorrow. I think it's either that or there'll be 2 separate days. So anyway, so there has been quite a lot going on. Obviously, I finished up uploading the FS25 Season 15 episodes that I did last week. Finally finished up uploading those. Everything else this week I think has been pretty gosh darn good. Been sitting pretty good on all the stuff going on. So, yeah, we should be pretty good. Anyway, so a lot has gone down since yesterday, but I know I've looked into this probably multiple times, just never said anything. So this is for FS25 Season 15, by the way. I've been looking into getting a grain truck. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. I got 2 wagons. And the fields really aren't that big, aren't really big enough for a grain truck. Not 2 grain trucks, just 1. And I know. The wagons, would be the least of my concerns, as I can just basically hook both of them together and just keep them hooked together as just the wagons. So I'll keep those two hooked together then if I get the grain truck. Now, this is an entirely different grain truck than what was in FS 25 Season 12, as the grain truck that I had in Season 12 was a Mack grain hauling truck. What was a Mack truck, and this one that I looked into is probably going to be, well, it probably won't be until like, I want to say maybe after probably after the after I probably sell some more grain, so it probably won't be until like the next harvest, until I'm done with the next harvest, that everything that's in the fields right now will be combined and hauled away. Now, obviously, the 4440 probably will not be used in the fall when harvest comes around, because I'm gonna keep both wagons hooked together and I'm just gonna pull them with the 1206. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. 2 fully loaded Parker 400 gravity wagons, and these are just without the extension on the, and these are without the extensions, mind you guys. These are without the extensions, and pulling 2 of those fully loaded, I don't know if the old 1206 can do it. It's gonna be a lot of weight. You know what I mean? When I say it's going to be a lot of weight, I mean it will be a lot of weight for that tractor. Pulls one wagon just fine, so it's like, well, we'll see if it can do 2. It did do 2 when I hauled all the corn from the 3 small fields all to the grain, to the farmer's market. And I don't know, I know I really should keep both tractors on the wagons. That would probably save a bunch of hassle, but I know using all 3 tractors, because one tractor's on the header cart and the other 2 are on the wagons. And, and you guys know how that goes. So, we'll see. Maybe if I decide it, I will probably I'll probably even put the extension on one of the wagons, and then we'll see if the old 1206 can actually pull it then. But that probably won't be for like a long time yet, because there's like a bunch of other things I want to get upgraded and I want to do for the farm. First off, obviously, with the upgrades, obviously I want to get a front wheel assist tractor to actually do to run the Lemken field cultivator, and to also pull the disc chisel, and to actually take the place of the 4440 on the wagons, well, on one of the wagons. And then that will probably be the one I put the extension on. So, yeah. And then, obviously, probably next to go will be the John Deere 980 field cultivator, as that will be getting to be a little small for the farm, and I'll have to get something bigger to run, which I already got a field cultivator in mind to replace that. And then with the then obviously then, like I said in the beginning, there will, like I said at the beginning of somewhere in this vlog, obviously, I did say that a grain truck would be added to the farm and will be used for hauling grain from the field to the sell point if I see fit. Now obviously this could literally be something to behold. Plus I'll be upgrading the bean head from a 25 to a 28 foot header, and then I'll also be put duals on the combine, so then the combine will have duals, but the grain tank extension will not change. That'll stay the same. But a couple extra big, but maybe one large field, one big field will be probably something I look into. And then not only that, but we'll also be looking into probably and potentially upgrading planters. I know you guys are thinking, upgrading planters? Yes, upgrading planters. As the reason why I say we might be upgrading planters is because of everything that has to be done to actually do it. Now I don't have a good planter in mind. I mean, I did, but the stupid thing is too wide and will not fit in the farmyard, and will not fit to the entrance of the farmyard. So that's concerning, and that sucks that that cannot be moved onto that cannot be put on the trailer, that can't be used. So that puts that out of the question, and that probably puts a couple of other things out of the question too, because I won't be able to do, well, probably the seeder will get upgraded too to something a little bit bigger. Something that the 4440 can still run, obviously, because the 4440 will remain as the seeding tractor and the 1206 will remain as the planting tractor until otherwise. Because until I say that I rather have that I get a new planter, yeah, I'll probably find a new planter sometime. But it'll have to be one that has solid fertilizer with it too. And in which, in this case, I do actually have a planter in mind. And you guys have seen this planter maybe probably a couple times. Well, yeah, a couple times. Season 13, season 14. In seasons 13 and 14, I actually used this planter, which I think was a Kverland planter. It was a 3-point planter, and this thing was big, and this thing was speedy. So it literally, I kid you not, could literally be used for planting if I see that I can use it. And then that will be the replacement for from the other planter that I originally have right now, which is only 4 meters. So yeah, it's gonna take a lot of money, and it's gonna take a lot of trying to get it perfect. But I don't know if that'll actually happen in the season. It might not, but who knows. So anyway, so obviously this week is basically dry. It is basically dry through the entire week, except for Saturday, Sunday, and next Monday, where we could end up seeing chances for thunderstorms or rain or thunderstorms. I don't know if it'll be anything too severe. I don't think, because basically all the severe weather is gone basically right now. So I don't know if the severe weather will return or not, because Saturday I actually want to try and get a fallen tree. I want to try and get a fallen tree cut up, so that way I can get that cut up and hauled away. So we'll see how that goes from here on out. Now, yeah, so we'll see what happens. Like I said in the Lego building video, when I was working on the set number 77263 Lego Speed Champions car, I did say that the first early out isn't until September 16th. So it's not tomorrow, it's not next Wednesday, and it's not the Wednesday after that. It's the next Wednesday. September 16th is when the first early out is. And that to me is kind of retarded. But, oh well. What can you possibly do about it, right? So, I don't know what the plan is this week. I'm hoping and praying to actually try and get some stuff done. I gotta work out in the corn crib tomorrow when I get back home from work, because I gotta clean some stuff out and blow some stuff out, and then I'll have to try and make do with what there is and see what I can get done. But yeah, so I suppose with that being said, I think that is going to do it for. I think that's going to do it for today. I will talk to you guys all tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day, or a great rest of your evening. Stay safe with everyone. Love you guys. Later.